Studios.
I totally just blocked off your face there. Dane doesn't have a face.
I don't have a face.
And we're on a couch today because we like couches.
We're lazy. We don't feel like standing right now.
Yeah, it's too hot, and after this nice long-ass winter, it's too hot. So today we have a mysterious third space open on the couch today, and we have a very special guest for the show today, and the reason why it's so special is because today's special guest is not Josh. So that is always a lovely bonus. So today our special third guest of the day his name is Draven, and he's about to walk onto the couch of sitting.
Pro2119, subscribe.
You should subscribe to his YouTube channel at this exact well, actually no. Pause this video if you want, or just wait till the end of the video. Go subscribe to him and then come back. And then while you're doing that, you could also subscribe to our good friend Ben's YouTube channel, Platinum Trophy Review. He uploads a nerdy conversation every single Friday. And for those people on the East Coast, it's actually Thursday night at midnight. So for everyone that's not on the East Coast, it's still Thursday night when the video goes up. So yay! So today we're going to talk to you, Shawnee, our one viewer, about, what are we talking about today, Dane?
Well, shall we go with movies?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Movies.
Well,
I recently saw Blended with the Josh.
with the Josh.
It was a very funny movie. It was a good Adam Sandler movie. We missed like half an hour, I think, but I don't think we missed too much of it.
We missed
I think it was community. Yeah, we were kind of running late. We had to sell bottles and stuff because I needed more money. Because I was the one that paid.
Attaboy, Dane.
I just recently saw two movies that just came out. Two. One was The Edge of Tomorrow, which is the newest Tom Cruise movie. It hasn't been out for like, how long has he not made like a really good movie?
Since Top Gun.
Exactly, since Top Gun. So this movie was actually really good. I mean, the whole live, die, repeat was kind of too much into the movie, but it was good. And then I saw How to Train Your Dragon 2, and that I think was better than any movie that's just came out recently because it has a really good storyline, but it's just a tad bit too sad. But it's better than the first one, that's for sure.
I also saw Neighbors as well. That was hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Neighbors. It was Ashton Kutcher and was Seth Rogen, I think. Yeah, that was him.
Maybe. Sorry, I feel like it's Cosmo.
What movie have you seen other than Frozen?
Well, I've seen Frozen, I believe, 9 or 10 times now.
It is a good movie.
It is.
But it's already out. Yeah, Dane saw it for the first time, and it was like my 10th time seeing it. Recently, I also saw The Fault in Our Stars, which was a great movie. It's kind of sad, but you know that. Yeah. I also saw The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's a little bit old. You saw that too. What were we talking about?
I haven't seen either of the remakes of Amazing Spider-Man yet.
Mm-hmm. The second one was really, really good.
That was probably the best one due to the soundtrack with Electro.
Oh yeah, the Electro soundtrack was like hands down best thing. And then this Saturday, I'm probably going to be going to see X-Men. Days of Afternoons, Futures, Previous.
I haven't seen that one
Tomorrow's, Yesterday's,
Warning.
Past.
When you watch the movie, pay attention to it. You have to pay attention.
Every little thing is important.
Well, yeah, basically.
Well, the thing I'm going to be paying attention to probably the most is Jennifer Lawrence, because Jennifer Lawrence. It kind of speaks for itself, because it's Jennifer Lawrence. And you work at a movie theater.
Yeah, I work at the Quality Time GTX.
Yeah, and
that's one.
It's the nice,
huge one
it's
that
the
I've
nice,
been to
huge,
twice now.
big
Both
theater.
Neighbors and Blended.
Dude, I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the GDX screen in 3D.
It's the best part is just watching it on that screen.
Mm-hmm.
I sadly had to watch it on a smaller one, but
Which, yeah. Do you get like free movies?
I get free movies like every Friday. They give me a ticket for a medium-sized popcorn and pop with the free movie ticket.
Dude, that's what I want to do now.
But I can only get it every Friday.
Oh, wow.
And then it lasts about 8 days. Then I gotta wait the next Friday to get the new one. Mm-hmm. It's an okay job if you don't have dicks as bosses.
Just don't say that too much on the camera.
You know, they could be watching. Probably not.
It's really weird because I'm looking at the little screen on my camera and it's like tracking our faces right now. There's a little box around your face and around his face and around my face.
We have
like
boxes.
individual box faces. And it's kind of cool because it's like, whoa. We have very like bright shirts on too, and then...
Except for
I'm the boring one.
You're the boring
I like
one.
your tattoo too. Oh my god, it's bigger in person. Holy crap. It's got some blue on it too. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's the clouds or the mist if you want.
That must have been the tattoo
That's really
we were
cool.
talking about.
Yep. It was it would have been like around $300, but thanks to my discount and knowing everybody in the parlor, they hooked me up and like maybe pay $150.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah. It's a good deal, folks.
The Drunken Monkey, by the way, is the place I went to go get it.
Alright, and now Dane wants to talk about Deadpool.
So do
Deadpool.
I.
So they're going to talk about Deadpool. I'm going to...
Because he don't know much
I
about
don't,
Deadpool.
I'm working on it, except not
Well,
really. But have fun, you guys.
Mainly, I was the one that got him addicted to it, to Deadpool, and he thanked me for it.
I did, because it did take me a while just to play the game 20
He's just such
times.
he's a very amazing character. He's hilarious. Him breaking the fourth wall various times.
Fourth wall? What about the fifth wall?
His weapon skills and everything with swords
Being a
and
mercenary.
mercenary, Weapon X and everything. It was amazing the way he was brought into the whole movie thing with Wolverine.
Yeah, I enjoyed the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. That was pretty good.
That was really good.
I only watched it because I found out that Deadpool was in it, but it was Wade Wilson because he didn't really get the Deadpool till later on. And it wasn't what I expected because I thought it'd be like the costume and all that, not the very freaky looking
Yeah, it was
thing.
like it was the costume.
Yeah.
thing.
We all expected him to be in his form, but he was shirtless and had
You haven't
pants.
seen him in his final form.
And then had like I think blades coming out of his wrists.
Well, it was like
Thing.
it was
Or
like
it was like
in between this. It was this knuckle that came out of that knuckle, just one giant blade.
That was freaking creepy, man.
It was. I was just like, ow.
and then the guy sewed his mouth shut or glued it or something, so he couldn't talk. They shut him up. That was horrible.
Well, if you didn't watch it at the end, like every Marvel movie has, is the special event at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
It shows Deadpool still laying in the ashes, like his face, his hand is reaching for his face, and then it touches him. He wakes up and he goes, shh.
I think I saw that.
But Deadpool, I started getting addicted to it after thinking about Dane getting to it. And I was just like, what was so big about Deadpool? The video game came out, I saw PewDiePie play it, loved it. I was like, I'm gonna get this game, and then I took like me 3 years to get it, and then I'm just like, this is a really good game. Like I enjoyed every bit of it, especially the puns, the jokes, and everything like that. And then Deadpool being attracted to death, in which now I'm attracted to death.
Death is very hot.
She's very attractive.
Going back to that thing
Hey,
you
babe,
said.
what are you doing here? Wait, what?
Back to the Marvel end credits thing. I was really, really pissed when Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't have a Spider-Man end credits scene. It was just the X-Men thing and then the hint to the Sinister Six, but it wasn't like an actual clip.
Yeah.
Because when they first showed the clip, before I actually saw that it was the X-Men, I was like, okay, maybe these things are going to be his next villains or something. And then I saw the blue chick, and I'm like, nope.
Mystique.
Shit, yeah, Mystique. And I was like, shit, this is X-Men.
Mystique.
Maybe they're going to have an X-Men Spider-Man crossover, but we all know that's not going to happen. Actually, you never know, though, because Sony owns both of them. And, you know, they could do something like that since...
They're both Marvel related.
Well, I do have some news for you guys. You know how there's gonna be a new there's gonna be a new Avengers: Age of Ultron. Okay.
I'm excited for that.
There's gonna be the X-Men and Spider-Man led up to each other because they're gonna be part of the Avengers.
Also, they're finally gonna let Spider-Man part of it.
Yeah, and the Guardians of the Galaxy might have something to do with it, but they're not really sure. But other than that, Captain America, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna come back, and they say he's done being Iron Man, but he's gonna come back, obviously. And then they got Spider-Man coming, they got the X-Men, and that's basically all the superheroes that are going to be in it for right now.
It'd be great if they threw Deadpool in there just because.
Well, they could.
They could, they're both Marvel.
I'm actually kind of interested
Do it.
in how that's going to work, though, because, like, Sony owns Spider-Man and X-Men, and they don't own the rest of the Marvel stuff because Marvel has their own little... This is all our stuff. You have Spider-Man, but we'll take everyone else. So unless Sony just goes bankrupt and gives Sony or gives them back.
But we do enough yelling at them to do it. That
Or yeah.
Apparently Stan Lee isn't CEO anymore of that, though.
Well,
what?
But he does have a good say in it, though, still.
I hope
As
so.
long as he's got a saying.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not the CEO anymore of it.
And then they're doing a lot of new DC movies now too. They're supposed to be doing like
The Justice
an
League.
Aquaman movie or something. Or no,
Why?
Or no,
I mean,
I think Aquaman's gonna be
Aquaman has
in.
nothing.
No, he's gonna be in the. He's supposed to be making an appearance in Batman vs
Well, that
Superman,
makes
leading
sense.
up to.
I don't really think
I-
Aquaman deserves a movie, really.
No, he's kind of a lame. Not just.
Well,
bash
we're gonna
him,
summon
but he's
fishes
kind of
at
a
you.
lame-
Here's what I would say to him if I was like Superman or Batman. If he like showed up and tried to help, I'd just stop fighting the guy and say, "Why are you here? You have no purpose here. You cannot control water."
Yeah,
what we've been
it's-
told.
Summon fish at them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like it's cool for a minute, and then you're like, he's out of water. He has no power here.
Why are you here?
He has a
besides
big stick thing.
besides get punched into a wall and then try and punch back, what purpose do you have?
Also, I like. Sorry, I totally just cut you off there. I like how they're doing like the Arrow and the Flash TV shows, and I really hope that those lead into the Justice League movie also.
Well, I mean,
Apparently,
Flash, it's the same
Sorry.
like thing. Yeah, Dane's tried to talk like
Deathstroke's
twice
been
now.
in Arrow quite a bit, so
and Harley Quinn and Grundy.
I need to watch Arrow.
I haven't watched it except for the Harley Quinn and Grundy, and I thought it was really cool.
Season 1's on Netflix. I've seen the first like 2 episodes. I'm trying to catch up and watch the rest of those.
That's
You
Couch
should catch
Tuner.
up too.
I have Couch Tuner that has like a lot of the new seasons. That's where I watched all up to season 4 of The Walking Dead. So I got caught up with all that.
I need to, well, maybe
Rocket.
watch that. We'll see. I guess I have a lot of.
And
I
hopefully,
have a lot of things on Netflix. I need
Hopefully, I
to
can go
watch.
to Comic-Con or whatever to see Norman Reedus there.
I've always wanted to go to Comic Con.
I just want to see if I can get them days off, which hopefully I can.
I'm still working on getting us a ride to Comic-Con.
But that's like asking 4 days off, so I don't know if.
Yeah, it's a long weekend, and I have college that starts literally like, because that Comic-Con is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have class that next Monday, so it's like we can only go Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Then I'm only asking for 2 days off.
But you still need to get there Thursday and come home Sunday, so it's still 4 days off. Math, people. Because Chicago's like a long.
That'll be fun to try to talk to them. That they might fire me.
For asking for days off.
I asked for like 1 day off for Josh's birthday party.
Mhm.
I only called off once because my throat like was really horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I talk to Joe, because he's the nicest one there, he'll probably do it.
They're a lot nicer too if you request off in advance rather than day of. Oh, hey, I'm not coming in today, because then the boss is in charge of getting someone else to come in. And it's like if you give them, because they usually do schedules every like 2 weeks in advance or something like that. So they like to know at least 2-3 weeks in advance before they print the schedule, so they know, okay, don't give him
That day.
this
or-
day because he requested it off.
Right. I mean,
So-
my bosses tell me if I don't give them 2 weeks notice, I'm not getting the day off.
Yeah.
And I think that's stupid because, like, you can just give them a week in advance and they'll say, oh, no, that's not enough. You should have given us 2 weeks. I gave you enough time. That's
Yeah.
like 5 days.
I like to try to give them like a month in advance notice. So I'm trying to hurry up and get a job so I can make sure I can get those days off. Because it ultimately comes down to, like, all of us can essentially go. We just need someone to take us there. Because none of us trust ourselves to drive in Chicago.
Yeah, hopefully your dad will be okay with it.
So, because he just started his new job too. So he doesn't know for sure what's going to go on there. But we'll see, I guess.
He probably will keep an eye on us. He'd probably go his own way if he were to drop us.
Drop us off, go to Six Flags for the day, and come back at night. That's not, yeah.
I got something to say about my
Uh-oh.
channel.
Ooh,
I am slow on my film due to the fact things happened.
Things.
Not gonna get into it. But I have to find a new editor. I need to find people who can give me like more audio and everything like that, and make the film still. And it's in the works because I just found somebody that might be able to do it. His name is Carando Sanchez.
Oh, I thought you.
He remade my. He made.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
He remade my Mexican versus redneck video that I made like a long time ago. It was about a Mexican soldier who was protecting the border from Americans coming over. There's a drunken redneck, thinks that he's going to Tennessee, finds his way to the Mexican border. There's a whole fight between the Mexican and the redneck, and then the Mexican obviously comes out the victor, which I'm going to get into right here. There is going to be a sequel. I'm definitely going to make a sequel with more people this time in a better location. But Armed Combat is just going to take much more longer than it has because the film that I did film of it is in the camera with my old editor, and I'm kind of having a hard time just trying to get it. So now it's slow, but if you want, I still have my second channel being active. The second channel, The Crow Show. Don't put it's just Crow Show.
Oh, I was like, what?
Crow Show. It was.
I'll have to make like a fancy graphic with your face on it.
It was like Black Butterfly Fun at first, but then changed it to Crow Show. Yeah. And then I'm just like, okay. So then I still make the videos of reality and everything like that. And I make video game weekend videos. I just made one with the Spartan Assault, which is actually a really cool game. He's hungry.
Yeah, bring me some Pringles. Oh, don't throw! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, you scared me. Oh.
Yeah, I watched some of one of the movies you were working on. That was pretty good. That's like, I enjoyed it. I'm waiting for you to get the other one. I saw the one where you were showing like the weapons, all your new weapons.
Yeah, that was all for Armed Combat. I just got a new gun, which is an MK14 rifle, and then I had to spray paint and improvise more Nerf guns than I did before.
The duck.
The duck.
Yeah, I kick myself for not being part of it because I liked how your story is going. I enjoy it.
I much rather like being behind the camera rather than in front of the camera. I'm a horrible actor, so there's that.
Oh, come on.
I'm a good actor, but I swayed a lot in the previous Kruger Jr. thing. I'm a good actor.
I have a hard time just looking at the camera, you know. Like I try and look at the scene that I'm supposed to do, but I keep looking at the camera on accident because I'm like making sure. Are you in the right spot? Are you recording? Are you holding it right?
Yeah. Is it actually recording? Are you sure? Yep. No.
And it's just like really like it's just so hard not to do it. You gotta like make sure this is your video. You gotta make sure everything's in the spot that you need to be in.
Yeah, and then when it's not, everyone gets all frustrated and like, damn it, it's good enough. No, it's not good enough.
And people, like, literally, when I was doing the scene for the third part, people weren't listening to me because of the fact that they just thought that my ideas were dumb. I'm just like, look, this is my film. I need you to do it my way, and I promise you I will make it as cool as possible. But it took, like, I don't know, an hour to do it. And then I finally got it done.
Yeah.
Now I can't even get the footage back. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now. If I should I cancel it or should I keep going?
You gotta keep going. I want to know what happens.
The show must go on.
So much fun, but I will make that Dragon versus Mexican 2 video. Maybe you guys can be in it.
Maybe.
I get Mondays and Tuesdays off, so
I get every day except for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically, my weekends are booked.
So you're kind of a part-time type of.
Yeah, sometimes, but like it does. Like sometimes they'll give me time to work on a weekday, but that doesn't happen that often.
See, I feel really bad too because I was just talking to Ben the other day. I was like, yeah, Ben, in our old episodes of Random Videos, we literally always had food, and recently we never eat on camera anymore, and now we've just got this jar of Pringles, and I totally just ruined everything that I said about that we don't eat on camera anymore because we just did that. So here you go.
Because it's a party with me.
Studio member.
Party.
Woo! Oh, jeez, that almost made
Your
it.
only fan.
Yeah. Our only fan is over there, and she didn't want to be in the video this week unless she does.
Souvenir. Got a souvenir. Oh, wait, I like these sunglasses.
So, anything else anyone wants to talk about, or should we wrap it up there, or anybody else have any? Shawnee, do you have any input on movies?
I like movies.
You do like
Likes
movies.
movies.
All right.
All right.
Oh, X-Men
Well,
was really good.
I got one more thing about a movie. I'm excited for Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's also of course that. I'm excited for the Deadpool movie that's supposed to come out.
I
If it ever, yeah.
If they ever get their ass in gear with the damn thing.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right.
I'll play Deadpool
So-
if you want. I'm a good actor.
Question of the question of the. Oh, Shawnee's running away now. She can't answer the question.
Come back.
Okay, so this week's question, I just made this up about 2 seconds ago. What is your favorite movie of all time? My favorite movie of all time, I have lots of favorite movies, but one of my favorite movies, especially when I was growing up, one of my favorite movies ever was The School of Rock. I really liked that movie.
That was good.
That was a good
And when it was in theaters, I saw it like 3 or 4 times, and it came out in the Dollar movie theater. Saw it again, bought it on DVD, watched it like millions of times. It's a great movie. What about you, Dane?
I really enjoyed the Nightmare on Elm Street series. That's like my favorite type of thing. I really love Robert Englund. I hate what they did with the remake because it just was not the best. I bought it though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was a good thing, but they just made him look too CGI'd or.
Which is how movies work nowadays. It's not about the makeup
I like
anymore.
the old Freddy Krueger movies. I think my favorite of them all would probably be Freddy vs. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
I like
big
that.
time. That was a good.
What about you, Draven? Favorite movie of all time?
Well, I gotta say, there's like, if I'm going to talk about today's movies, I wouldn't have any good ones. But if I was talking about back in like the 1990s,
Oh yeah.
I'd probably say the 2 favorite movies of mine would probably be the one that I was named after, which is The Crow, obviously. Played by Brandon Lee, which is the son of Bruce Lee.
Ooh,
It's
I learned something.
interesting fact. They both died on their birthday on the set of their movie.
The more you know.
The more that you know.
Cue the Josh face
Just like-
thing.
Just like Heath Ledger after he recorded Dark Knight.
And Spawn. Spawn was a really
Spawn was really good.
Spawn was an amazing movie.
I also like Punisher.
Any movie,
I like the old Punisher, not the new one that they had.
any movie made by Dimensional was my favorite kind of movie.
Shawnee, what's your favorite movie?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yes,
I have yet to see that.
That's
Or-
a really good one.
X-Men, like
The-
the new one, because
the newest one?
that is really good.
Mm. Yeah, my dad didn't like that movie. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't. When he said pay close enough attention to everything, or I don't know.
I understand what he's coming from, but I would like you to see it to find out why he was mad.
I was gonna say, because I haven't seen it yet. I plan on seeing it this Saturday, and we'll go from there. Any final comments from the jury?
From the jury.
From the jury, anyone?
Deadpool rocks.
Boobs.
All right. Yes.
Boobs.
All right. One more time. Feel free to subscribe to what are both of your YouTube channels, right? Crow2119 and Crow Show. His YouTube channel D54723 because his old one he forgot the password to and whatever. My channel, you can subscribe to both of my channels here, WW0 and AXW Films. I try to do vlogs every other week with random videos every other week. It's a fun stuff. And Ben's YouTube channel, Platinum Trophy Review. And subscribe to all of the wonderful people. And do you make YouTube videos? Should I make them subscribe to you or just don't care?
I mean,
Because I
if
could like
they-
link you.
if they tell me to, like, what they want, I will. Because I was thinking of doing, like a scavenger hunt type of thing.
That'd be fun.
Or like a game.
Yeah, I saw your video about that.
Shout out to Jake Bird at the Jake Bird channel.
The Jake Bird channel.
The Jake
I
Bird
subscribe to you,
Oh
Jake.
wait, mine is Little Munchkins Rule 93.
Yeah, Little Munchkins Rule 93. That's Shawnee. Subscribe to Jake Bird at the Jake Bird channel, starring Jake Bird, featuring Jake
Who
Bird.
sings a lot of his videos are him singing.
Yeah,
Well, there was a video of me and him and the guys wrestling on his trampoline.
I like
That's
wrestling.
sexually.
We
just
used to
wrestling.
wrestle on the trampoline.
Yeah, we don't have a trampoline anymore. So.
Well,
Anyway,
have a marvelous day.
thank you guys
Fear the
for
tornado.
watching.
Peace out.
Oh, that's a new one. All right. Hi. And then it just kind of gets awkward from here.
That's not making it awkward.
I'm a good actor.